I would say don't leave the first 20-30 minutes of class, and don't leave the last 20-30 minutes of class, because the first 20 minutes of class, you know, is the introduction. They might be like, oh, you know, turn in homework, turn in what's due, If you miss them first 30 minutes of class, most chances are, depending on your professor, you won't be able to turn that in. You'll have an F for it.
Ladies, now, get set, ready, go. Now, right, let's go. Right, let's go. Right, let's go. Right, let's go.
What's up, Amaja gang? It's your girl Jorryn, back at it again with another video. As y'all can tell by the title, we're not playing no games this year. None at all. We're staying organized, being organized. Listen, I'm not gonna judge you, but if you ain't organized, you kind of missed a stop, like a while ago, 4 stops ago. But that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you be organized. Show y'all some tips and tricks that I use currently to make sure I'm organized in life and in school. You know, it don't matter what grade you in, old, young, you know, whatever the case may be, yada yada. You gotta be organized, because if y'all not organized, I'm surprised your life isn't falling apart. Honestly, I'm surprised your life isn't falling apart. Because if I didn't plan everything out, my life would be in shambles. But get a little itch. I'm gonna tell y'all, number one thing you need to do, first thing you need to do, off the bat, planner. Invest in a planner. My mom bought me this one last semester. Can't remember how much it was, but most planners are like $5-6, maybe $7. The big ones though, them big ones, y'all. The big pretty, I mean, not to say that this one ain't pretty, but them really elaborate ones that got all the detail and designs all on them. The ones that be $15-16. Your girl didn't have money to be spending $15 on a planner, $16 on a planner, let alone just because they got extra stuff in it. Because this do the trick for me. So invest in a planner. I write everything, all my assignments, all my due dates, I write up in here. Let me show y'all. So don't mind y'all, don't mind y'all, but February just started, but you know, as you can see, let's make it focus here. As you can see, I already have a stats lab due on the 5th and something to read for Spanish on the 3rd. But let me tell you about that Spanish. Why that just reminded me. I don't know, honestly, we don't even use the book in Spanish. He literally has the book online and we just do worksheets. So it kind of made me sad when I found out that, you know, I spent $125 on a Spanish book that I'm not even really gonna use. Tears, those are my tears that made me have a flashback to that money coming on my account. But anyways, get a planner. Everything goes in here. I may not look at this every single day, but I make sure anytime I get an assignment, anytime they say something is due, that just reminded me. I have something due on Tuesday that I didn't write in the book. Or a pen, I'm gonna write it in the book. I got a pen. I don't got a pen, y'all. Hold on, I gotta get a pen. I have a pen, I mean a little pen now. And cause I know if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget, y'all. And then it's gonna be time to turn in the assignment. I'm gonna be looking stuck. So this is gonna be due on Tuesdays for Grease and Rum. I gotta grease and rum. I have to write a summary over a reading over Grease and Rum. So let me go and write that in here now. Mind y'all, be taking these notes, you know. It's the little things that matter. So let me put Grease and Rum. Reading summary due. So as y'all can see, for the 4th, I have wrote Grease and Rum reading summary due. That way come time for me to do it, I will remember to have it done. Next step on the agenda, let me tell y'all right off the bat, I'm not even gonna play no games with y'all. High school, they baby you. Honestly, I didn't get babied. Like, you know how they're like, oh, Susie, you got a reading due. Susie, you didn't turn in this. Johnny, you got a 10-page paper. Johnny, you got Johnny this, Johnny that. They don't do that in high school. They don't do that in college. In college, they could care less if you're there or not, because they still get paid whether you're there or not. You know, they're just gonna say it once and one time only, or they won't say it at all and put it in one of these called a syllabus. Or when you have more than one, like I do, I have like 3 different ones. Syllabi. I have one for majority of my classes. Some of my classes didn't come with one, but I know I have 3 to rely on. It has, you know, the dates I'll be doing stuff, when I'll be doing, when it's be done by. You know, most people don't get this, you know, the first couple of weeks. Even never fails. Even in a non-mukbang video, y'all, I'm always dropping stuff. So hold on one second. Sometimes, I'm back. Sometimes they won't say it at all, and they'll just expect you to have this syllabus. But you know those people that have it for the first week and throw it away. See, no. Everything is important in these syllabi. So I make sure I write everything that's in there. Even if it's say week 1, I'll write, you know, when I have my classes, write it all down, so I'm straight. So, like I told y'all, I may not look at this every day. That's why I have a monthly calendar. My mom bought me those too, but a monthly calendar. This, I look at this every day. Literally, I hang it up on my desk. Anything I need to write on there, it's written on there. Again, February just started, so I ain't had time to fill it out. Yeah, I might fill it out for y'all on camera, just so y'all can see, you know, what my organization skills look like on a quick little basis. But yes, and especially when it comes to being organized, always go to class. You know, you always get them people, oh, it's college, I don't gotta go to class if I don't want to. Well, guess what? Johnny, you're gonna fail. Susie, you're gonna fail. Because you can't skip like 3 classes. Because you're not gonna know what you're doing. Then you're gonna come on a day to do a test or a quiz or a midterm or something or a final. And you're not gonna know what materials, what. You're not gonna be caught up in anything. So y'all, go to class every day. Even if you don't want to, go to class. I've not wanted to plenty of times, but you know, I have assignments I need to get done. Look, my eye itching, but I still go. And for those, because I know there's those out there, you know, you'll go, or let's not, remember, we're not judging, guys, sorry. Stay through the whole class. If you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, do it before class, after class, but don't be dang, what's I supposed to? Don't be trying to leave in the middle of class to go do whatever, because, sorry y'all, this is really bothering me. Like, what's, okay, jeez. Don't be trying to leave in the middle of class to go do whatever, go eat lunch or whatever. Don't do that. If you gotta use the bathroom, go before class or go after class. Don't leave the last, I would say don't leave the last, like, I would say don't leave the last, one more time, I'm gonna try it again. I would say don't leave the first 20-30 minutes of class, and don't leave the last 20-30 minutes of class, because the first 20 minutes of class, you know, is the introduction. They might be like, oh, you know, turn in homework, turn in what's due, da-da-da-da. If you miss them first 30 minutes of class, most chances are, depending on your professor, you won't be able to turn that in. You'll have an F for it. We don't do F's over here, guys. We do good grades. Scholars. We do scholarly work. We are scholarly Amaja gang members. So, go to the first, be there on time. You know, even with the last 20-30 minutes of class, they might assign a homework reading or a test or remind you about a test. If you leave, you decide to up and leave in the class, and because, oh, you think it's over, you're missing out on a quiz, either a quiz review, a quiz assignment, or a test, or whatever the case may be. But just wait it out. Just wait it out. Do what you gotta do after class, before class, because we gotta keep these grades up. So I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. Yes, I can't really show y'all. So as y'all know, I post my videos every Monday. Oh, hold on, let me put it in the frame. Every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. So what I do, just so I can stay organized, I go in and I write. Well, see, yeah, there wasn't dates right there, but y'all know what I'm trying. Y'all get the point I was trying to say. And for those that want to be technical, let me find the date. Post every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. So what I do, as soon as the month starts, I go in with my pen, I put video day. I put literally, the day that I make a video, the video needs to upload it, I put video, for each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just because I want to make sure everything's on track. I know when I'm supposed to be putting up a video, and it also lets me know and reminds me like what days I should be recording, so that way everything gets put out on time. I'll also be putting my work schedule on here. So when I be working at the fitness center and when I be working on another job, I put that I have to work. So like I have to work this day. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark it so I don't forget. There's no excuses. When you're planned out, everything is planned out. There's no excuses as to why you forgot or anything like that. And a plus on this side of my calendar. It has like a little notes section or to do. Has any projects, anything I have to do like on certain days. Has that here, and it has any extra notes at the bottom that if need be, I fill out. I have yet to fill them out because I could just put everything in the monthly calendar. But I'm trying to think, also you reference back to this too, to make sure I have everything down. Like I said, my February planner, actual planner, isn't filled out quite yet, so as of right now, y'all, this is what my calendar looks like. But as soon as assignments and whatnot, assignments or anything I know I have planned. Oh, that just reminded me, I have an event for my club, Black Student Union, y'all. We lit a Black Student Union on the 19th. So let me go ahead and write that in here. BSU event. I think it's at 7. Our last one was at 7 too. But that one, I think that's the Greek affiliation or something, because a lot of my BSU members are in. Don't attack me if I'm wrong. I think it's the sororities. That's for girls. Yeah. The Greek sororities. They'll talk about them on that date. Everything else, it's pretty bland. Valentine's Day this month, I don't have any plans. Single life over here. But yeah. I'm trying to think anything else I really do. Oh, I'm actually gonna start doing this, but I'm actually gonna start planning out when I do stuff. So at the beginning of the week, I'll probably plan it. At the beginning of the week, I'm gonna start doing each day planning out when I do homework, when I do YouTube, which that's gonna be hard because YouTube is kind of a spontaneous thing. When I think of what I'm gonna record, when I'm gonna record it, that's gonna be a little tricky. But my fingers, I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's kind of crazy up here, but when I do homework, when I record for YouTube, when I edit for YouTube, or I guess all of the ones. So YouTube stuff, study time, all that's going to be going in my planner, because that's what keeps me on track. That's what keeps me where I am today, grade-wise and everything. Because I keep track of stuff. Y'all got to keep track of things. I'm telling y'all gonna be somewhere scrambling for stuff that is unnecessary if you just keep track of it. Keep track of everything. I know I'm repeating that. I'm just reiterating. Like, that's the main thing. Keep track of all papers. Anything you need, anything you know you have going on, keep track of it. Make notes, set a reminder on your phone. Even though I'm one to be constantly on my phone, I find it better to just write out stuff instead of using like all the reminder apps and the such and such apps. It's just simpler to keep it how it is. How I've been doing this since what? High school? Yeah. Since the start of high school, I would always just, put stuff in a planner. So, it's worked for me for what, 5+ years now. So why fix it if it ain't broken? But that's just my experience. What I do. So I think that about wraps it up. I kind of went over the planner, the syllabi, keeping track with them, and monthly calendars. Those are big things. Even if you don't want to do the planner, because I know it's hard to look at this every day. I honestly don't be looking at it every day. I just look at it when I know I need to put an assignment in. I'll look at it every now and then, or every other day. But if you don't want to do that, your best bet is to just get a big calendar, hang it up in your room, so that you can. There's literally no way you can't look at this every day. Like, literally, if you don't look at this every day, that's because you're intentionally not looking at it. You're like literally walking past it or looking past it, because this is big. There's no way you can miss it. But those are just my tips and tricks. You can use them as you wish. You can use them, you cannot use them, but just coming from a person who receives great grades, stays on track for everything, A's and B's, just lively organized, I would use, what do I know? I just, been doing great at this organization stuff for like 5+ years. But that about wraps with this video though, guys. If you like this video, if you did, hope you did. Don't go away even if you didn't. I hope you stayed. Smash the like button. Comment down below what tips and tricks you use to study or you use to stay organized, And comment down below which one of my tips, or even all my tips, if you're going to use them to keep your life organized and together. Because Amaja gang is organized and cleanly. Why did I say cleanly? Ooh. Organized and together. We have our lives put together over here. So, yes, comment that down below. And while I'm on the topic of Amaja gang, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join the Amaja gang, because we're lit over here. Join the family. I welcome y'all with open arms. And there's another button right next to that. Go ahead and hit that post notification button so you're notified every single time your girl makes a post. You can get that notification. Swipe up, click it, however your phone works, whatever phone you got. You just better press that button and watch my content. Not being a little pushy, y'all. Y'all already know what's up. And y'all know the signature. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend. You already know what's up. You already know how we rocking. And I will catch y'all in the next